Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome ladies and gentlemen to another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. I am Tim, and yeah, so let's get started. So if you guys watched my previous commentary, which will be a link in the description to it and an annotation probably, I talked a little bit about my first relationship experience, and I also more towards the gameplay. I started using, I told you guys that I started using the PP90. This gun I actually really did not like for a long time, and you see that I'm using it here. By the way, this is Domination, of course, PP90. I have attachments, so I have the red dot sight and rapid fire. And but my previous gameplay, I didn't have any attachments on it at all because I never used this gun. I actually really don't like it. Like I picked it up a few times, like walking around in need of ammo and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't really like it. I don't really like the iron sight on it, so I had to wait till I got the attachments and I put some red dot and rapid fire on it. But now I really like this gun for some reason. I don't know. I feel comfortable with it now. I like how it reloads too. I like that little like tank that it has to reload. But I think PP90 is one of the guns that if you pick it up just kind of, you know, in the middle of the battlefield, in the middle of a map, and you start using it, it's a gun that you kind of gotta get used to a little bit. I know that I definitely had to get used to it, but I absolutely love it now. So on to my next thing. I did get a webcam recently. It's a Logitech HD webcam, 720p, and I plan to be using it very soon, and probably in my next video. I might start doing some more live commentaries, maybe, and some live tutorials, stuff like that for my viewers, for After Effects tutorials, stuff like that. But I am definitely nonetheless going to start using it. I can't wait to. So yeah. And I can't wait to start using that. So yeah, also Black Ops 2, I will be getting the game. I can't wait to get it because I'll be able to dive into some new stuff. I also heard that for Modern Warfare 3 there are going to be some new, very soon I think, for the Xbox 360. I believe it's like in 2 days or something like that. But there's going to be some new game types for Modern Warfare 3. They plan on making, Infinity Ward wants to make Modern Warfare 3 a 12-month game, an entire year game. Lots of new stuff. They want to keep people entertained within it because next game is obviously going to be Treyarch's Black Ops 2. So they want to make it as interesting as they can for as long as they can to their buyers. So they're coming out with some new game types that are going to be much smaller based, like 1 to 2 players almost, and they're going to be like smaller, kind of arena type games. So I can't wait. I can't wait for that because then I'm going to be able to do something new. Maybe give you guys some new game types, new commentaries, and also talk about some new stuff because I actually kind of want. I like the fact that because they have ground war. You know, that's a huge player map. So I agree that they should add some smaller options for game types for people. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so on to my next thing for this map on Domination. I would like to give a few tips for this map because this map can be kind of confusing on whether you guys want C or A, but definitely in my opinion, right here as you see, you definitely want C and B. That's definitely the better option in my opinion, because once you have C and B, you can trap them at A, and A is definitely much more trapped in the corner. It's pretty much a cornered flag, and if you have A and B, I mean, if you can hold that, that's fine, but if you're trapping them at C, they sort of have a broader range of areas to go to, and they also have a building that building that everyone likes to snipe and camp up on. They can use that. They'll spawn pretty much in that, and it's just not that effective if you're looking to get kills after you hold your 2 flags. So my main tip would be to get C and B, and getting B is actually it's pretty tough in this one because it's so out in the open, but definitely try to use those ruined cars in the middle as your cover. And if you go into like a private match with a friend, you can see there's different spots where you can hide behind the car and still cap it and be out of the way of a certain view. So if say you spawn on the A side and you're going to get B, you want to, there's a spot where you can be completely obscured from the C side, and vice versa with if you're spawning on the C side. And another thing, if you're looking to defend B, you can do what I just did there. Definitely try to get to higher cover because again, it's hard to even though it's hard to get B, it's also easy to hide behind those cars. So those are my game tips. Next thing, Avengers. Oh, I love that movie. I saw it it was last weekend. I saw the movie. It was amazing. It had the perfect amount of humor and like action. It wasn't all action the entire time. There was a lot of humor in it. They fit it in just perfectly. Usually it's really risky to and I'm not going to give any spoilers away or anything like that, but it's usually really risky to include a lot of humor. Somehow I missed this guy at B, but to include a lot of humor in a movie like that, kind of like Transformers. That there's really no humor in that movie compared to the Avengers, but Transformers was all action. It's all CG action, you know, intense fighting and stuff like that. There is that in Avengers. It has its awesome fair share of that, but then it also has a perfect amount of humor that will in lines, especially from Tony Stark, that'll really get you to laugh throughout the whole movie too. I gotta say, if you've seen the movie, one of the funniest parts was definitely the Galaga part. But anyways, it was really good. Nice triple kill right there. But I really like it. I would see it again. Honestly, it's definitely a movie that one would need to go see again to like get all the parts down, you know, to reminisce and all the different funny parts. But I would definitely go see it again. If you haven't seen it, then you need to go see it. It's probably going to be the movie of the year, I bet. Like, it's already raked in close to $1 billion, I would guess now, and I'm guessing it's going to do even more for this next weekend, or this coming up weekend. And also they have announced Avengers 2. So, and I hope they don't change the actors. I've heard some rumors that they are going to change the actors. They definitely do not need to do that. And this new Spider-Man movie coming out with a different actor, I'm not so sure about it, but I've heard that this movie, I watched the trailer to the Spider-Man movie, and it looks more like the comic books than anything. They're trying to sort of give tribute to the comic books, I guess. But they definitely don't need to change the actors for Avengers, I don't think. Especially, you know, Tony Stark, and they all did a perfect job in my opinion. It was a great movie. So next thing, playing aggressively. If you've watched my commentaries, you probably have noticed that I play very aggressively. I never really, I mean, there's times, of course, when I stand still, just because I'm looking to get a kill to my next kill streak and whatnot, or maybe I'm defending a flag, but most of the time I'm never really standing still. I love to play really aggressively and always keep moving. Like this gameplay right here. When I was playing it, I mean, I was hyped up in this game. I was moving a lot. And when you look at it back in theater mode, it always looks a little bit slower, in my opinion, to me. It looks a little bit more laggy. But definitely when I was playing this game, or like live playing this game, I was moving all over the place. I was hyped up and all that. And that's what I think made a good game out of this, is I was moving the entire time trying to keep flags, and it actually got close a few times. Well, like as you can see right here, well, not with that guy, but they have 2 flags, and so they did put up a fight. I do like those games where you actually have to try to get the win, and so that's why I find that's what I find is fun for me in Domination is, and I mentioned this in my last commentary, but always doing something. Like even if you have 2 flags, I like to push for that 3rd, get it. I mean, why not get it? I also used a lot of different guns, as you can see. I fail with pistol, but I had to use a lot of guns because I ran out of ammo and stuff like that. But I definitely encourage anyone who is looking for a more exciting experience in Modern Warfare 3 to try playing more aggressively. Because I often see too much people camping. Camping is the worst thing you could do. It might get you kills for a little bit, but really it's going to creep up on you in the end, and you're going to get killed more than you planned on. And if you're always moving, then you've really got nothing to hide. You're going around you're giving it your all. And I find that it's just so much more fun. It's more impressive. And yeah. So next thing I want to talk about, I am graduating high school on May 22nd, and that is my graduation date, so I'm very excited about that. I plan on, this is my last week of school. I still plan on uploading videos and stuff like that if I can, because I have nothing else to do. I have no life, but yes, so I graduate, and that is a very, I'm still kind of numb to the fact that I'm graduating. Like, I'm trying to make it sink in, but I don't think it's sunk in yet. But I guess it will after graduation and in the summer, because I don't really know what I'm going to do quite yet for sure. but I definitely cannot wait to graduate. It's a good feeling. So basically, obviously, I've been in high school for 4 years. I would like to give some advice to people that are still in high school that maybe are watching this, or maybe that are going to go into high school. But definitely the thing that I learned in high school, definitely the biggest thing was, do not worry about what other people think, and do not chase people down to the extent where you're stressing over it and it's getting in the way of your life and your living style. You just need to be you, and then in time, it's going to take time. You definitely got to be patient, but people and friends and relationships will come to you. So that is my overall advice for all of high school that I have learned. Thank you guys for watching. 49 and 16 would have been 50 if I would have killed that guy. But thank you guys for watching. I love you all. See you later.